Hey guys, Rox here. I know it's been a really long time since I put out a video. Trust me, there's things going on in the background y'all just can't see yet. So I guess let's get straight into it. I've been working pretty hard, actually. As a matter of fact, I just got off work, and it's been a little crazy, as you could expect. I've been working probably like anywhere from, I think, Saturday to Saturday last week. Or a week before that, I worked 91 hours. A week after, I worked another like 70 hours, and this week's looking like it's going to be another 70-hour week. So naturally, it's just been very hectic for me. Don't worry, it's all for a good cause. I'm definitely getting a new bike. It'll be here soon. I suspect even this weekend, so I may have a video for that this weekend for y'all. But I know I didn't really get into it too much, but I was kind of stuck between two different bikes. The new Honda, it's about 31,000 out the door or something like that. The SC82 is it's a monster of a bike, and if it's tuned correctly, which the big reason why I'm not going with it is because, in my opinion, the person who should be tuning it can't tune it yet. So there's no reason for me to even waste my time, because what the bike could be isn't happening right now. Yes, I know I saw, one of the brands make 209 or 210 or whatever. I saw another make a 206 horsepower. That's a lot of horsepower at the rear wheel, but that bike definitely has a lot more than what is being pulled out of it right now. And I don't want to go that route. So naturally, we're going to go to the next thing. As you can tell, there's no image stabilization with this, so as soon as I walk, it shakes the whole screen. But the second choice I had was a Ducati. Now, I went up to Austin. It was probably a couple months ago, and I went and test rode one. Just a regular base model Ducati. And comparing it to how it used to be, comparing it to my old bike, my CBR, which, by the way, if y'all don't know already, my CBR 1000 is probably going to be totaled. I'm going to bring that out right now. Whenever the fairing got blown off last time, apparently it damaged something with the brakes, because the brakes completely stopped working. And luckily I wasn't in any crazy accident or anything. I just made it back home, and my brakes have been acting funny the whole time, and they just stopped working completely when I got home. And I had no choice but to either hit the fence or jump the fuck off. So obviously I jumped the fuck off, and my bike hit the fence. So it did a lot of damage. It did more damage than insurance wants to afford to pay. Last estimate I saw was well over what the bike's worth. So the CBR is probably gone. Not even probably, it's gone. The insurance is currently working on that, and that sucks. It really sucks, because I liked that bike, and that bike was beautiful, and it did everything I liked. And bringing it back to the short wheelbase was fucking amazing too. I love that bike, but it just happened. Sometimes things happen, and I've been working stupid hard here, and I think I'm finally at a point where I can actually start talking about what's going on. So with the CBR basically gone, I had to go look for another bike, and I was gonna consider doing the new RSV4, because they just came out with that, the factory. I could go buy that one if I wanted, but I think I'm going to go with a Ducati. Something about it, when I rode in Austin, it was amazing. It was like, it's kind of like, like right off the bat, like when you jump on it. It's just like the Honda. When I first jumped on it, I already knew. But I actually test rode this thing, and they let me open it up and play around a little bit. And that thing's not tuned how I would have it tuned, but trust me, the power is there, and it was crazy. And it's not deregulated. It's not like how how restricted things come out on over here. It was very active, and I don't know if I'd call it exciting, but like that's just kind of the way it felt. It was very fast. There was, I don't know. It's like when you take everything to the next level. That's basically what Ducati feels like. Like everything was so perfect, and it felt like the brakes were crazy, like too good even. They have still rated lines, I think. So like a lot of pressure, and it just immediately applies the brakes, so it stops you in a hurry. I mean, it has all the electronics that, you know, my Honda had, the SP. And I'm thinking I may even get the SP model. There's a black one. It's like 37,000, I think, but it's either that or I get the V4R or I get the V4S or I get the V4. I don't know yet. Because if I get the base model, I'm going to add rims to it and the exhaust, and that's going to basically make it as much as the V4S. And then later on down the road, I will just drop in, well, I'm going to get the springs for my weight because I don't weigh anything. I need springs. That's one thing that I really liked about Ducati. They were like, we'll get you the right springs. We'll get you set up so the bike is perfect for you. No other brand has done that. Every other brand's like, all right, cool, bye. You know, but this Ducati dealership, they are really on a whole different level. You know, the owner of the Ducati dealership there races a Panigale V4. So he knows all about it, and that's probably what I'm going to be doing too. I'm gonna definitely get into the track now. That's the next thing I want to do. Street racing's cool. I'm going to do a little bit more of that, but I think the closed course, like, you know, at a track like Circuit of Americas, I want to do Circuit of Americas. I bet that's going to be so awesome. I want to do the one in Houston. I heard the one in Houston sucks, but I want to do that one too. I want to do all of them. I want to do all the tracks, any track I can get to, and I think that Panigale is going to be a beautiful weapon for that. Honestly, the new Honda would have been the same thing, but I kind of want to try something different. I haven't tried a Ducati before. I know it's a little bit more expensive. Doesn't matter. I'm making more money now, you know. But that being said, now y'all know kind of what's going on with me, and don't worry. Very soon, I will have a video with, you know, me getting it and riding it, the first ride, the break-in, me screwing around as I always do. And, man, something about that single-sided swing arm, too. You look at it, and it's just like, it's perfect. And with the BSTs on it, oh, my God, with the carbon fiber, and they dropped the chains of 520 instead of a 530, so it's lighter, less rotating weight. That mofo moves, let me tell you. That mofo moves. It felt faster than my CBR with nitrous on it. Don't ask me how that happened, but it felt faster. And it probably was. The V4R definitely is. Without a doubt, it's making more horsepower, especially when it's tuned. Oh my God, that thing is making like 220 or something like that. Probably even more. At the wheel. I know they say like 232 at the crank, but when it's actually tuned right with the racing exhaust, that motherfucker's up there, probably like in the 220s, 230s, I would bet at the wheel. So, anyways, let's see what happens. Expect within this week or next week, I'm going to have the new bike. Probably this week. I believe it. Anyways, I know it's been a while, so if you're new here, consider subscribing. There will be plenty of new riding content. You know, I know I've been talking a lot lately. I'm going to put out some more videos of games because I've been playing games lately because what else can I do? My bike's down. Anyways, I'll see you on the next one.